All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Thursday, March 21st slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0. I gave out the Kings minus 9.5 going up against the Raptors. I was tempted to put 1-0 because the Kings are currently up 34 points in the fourth quarter, but it's the NBA. Anything can happen, but I have a lot of confidence that they're going to end up winning this game by double digits.
Yeah, and I'm 0-0 currently. I've got the Thunder minus 14.5 at home against the Jazz. Nobody playing. John Collins is in the starting lineup. Thank goodness for him. But the Jazz are up by 1.5, so we've got some work to do with the Thunder there. They need to come out and dominate the second half for us to get a win there. Trey, let's go to the player props. How do you start us off?
Yeah, I am 0-0 here, and I'm probably going to be 0-1 because the Kings are up so much. I gave out Keegan Murray over 14.5 points versus that Raptors team, and he shot 5 for 12. And you would think, well, okay, he's made 5 shots. So at least a few of them are threes. He might be close. No, all of them were 2-pointers. He's 0 for 5 from behind the arc. So he's at 10 points right now, and that's probably where he's going to stay.
Yeah, I'm going to have a 1-0 day here. I gave out Tyrese Halliburton to go over 19.5 points against the Pistons. I said the law of averages is coming. He's 8 of 13 so far from the field. He's got 20 points in the third quarter. Is a little bit of a blowout, so maybe he's going to sit the entire fourth quarter, but it doesn't matter. We already cashed the play of over 19.5. Trey, let's go to the group play. We both gave out the Boston Celtics. I think they were up to minus 9.5, and whenever we gave it, I believe they were up by 13 points at the half. Everybody playing for Boston. Giannis is out, so Boston should run away with that game. We can both get a win on the board there. Now let's go to the group play. For tomorrow, we're going to be looking at the Milwaukee Bucks once again. Not sure if Giannis is going to play, but I have to imagine he's going to be back in this game at home for the Bucks. We don't have a spread as well. That is from the last time out. So we don't have the spread. We don't have an over-under. Do you have the spread and over-under maybe for us?
Yes, it looks like it is currently minus 9 for the Bucks,
Okay.
and the over-under is at 222.5.
Okay, so the minus 9 tells us that Giannis is probably playing. I'll have you go first here.
Yeah, I assume Giannis is playing with that line out, and even if he wasn't playing in this game, minus 9 makes sense against this Nets team. Give me Milwaukee here, minus 9. This Brooklyn Nets team has seemingly given up on the season. They've lost 4 games in a row, and the tunnel just does not look very bright at the end of it. Thank God the season's almost done for the Nets right now because they need to totally retool their season. I really like their team entering it. Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson were, in my opinion, going to be 2 cornerstone pieces to build around young Bucks, but alas, it did not materialize to anything. And I think the Bucks are going to treat this game like a get-right game. So I'm going to take Milwaukee here. I think they're going to blow them out, even though it's a back-to-back. I don't think it's going to bother them. So give me the Bucks here minus 9.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bucks minus 9 as well. But to know the crazy thing about the Nets, they're having a really bad season. They're only 4 games back from the 10 spot to make a playoff push. So, maybe they can make a run here. I know they've got the young guys. Mikal Bridges, you said it. They were trying to build around him. But look at the stats. Under 20 points in 8 of the last 10 games. He's just not having a great year. He had a really good year last year, not the best year this year. Maybe he can build on something in the offseason this year, and they can build around him next year. But the Nets right now, they're just not a great team. So I'm going to take the Bucks minus 9, assuming Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be back on the floor for us there. Trey, let's go to our plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off over there?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be attacking the Chicago Bulls going up against Houston Rockets game. And in my opinion, this is going to be an entertaining game to watch. Both teams, they've been playing some good basketball here recently. The Bulls, they're the 9th seed in the Eastern Conference currently. And that's probably where they're going to finish. They're like 3.5 games behind the 8th seed and about 4 games above the 10th seed. And the Rockets are currently the 11th seed, just outside playoff contention. They're only 2.5 games behind the Warriors for the last play-in spot. And like Bear always says, give me the hungrier dog. The hungrier dog always runs fast, and the Rockets need to keep winning. Give me the Rockets here. I'm going to take them minus 2.5 in this game. Houston, they're 8-1 over their last 9 games, and they've won 6 in a row, winning those 6 games by an average score of 121 to 108. So winning by an average of 13 points per game. And this Rockets offense has been pretty good over the last month of the season, significantly better than what they were towards the beginning. And I think that's going to continue against this Bulls team. The Bulls, they're ranked in the bottom 10 in a lot of defensive categories. In Chicago, they only average 112 points per game. So I'd be shocked if they even reach 110 plus in this game. And the Rockets, they're averaging 120 plus points per game over the last month of the season. So give me the better shooting team. Give me the better defensive team. Give me the home team here. The Rockets 23-11 at home this year. They play significantly better at home. Give me the Rockets here minus 2.5 versus the Bulls.
I like it. I like to play there. For my player prop today, I'm going to be looking at 2 of my favorite teams in the NBA. The New Orleans Pelicans traveling to face off against the Orlando Magic. Both teams playing great basketball, but one of these teams has been playing against some of the worst teams in the NBA. For that reason, I'm going to take the Pelicans here on the road to take care of business, winning on the money line. The Orlando Magic, they have won 4 consecutive games, but they have wins against the Nets, the Raptors in 2 of those games, and then the Charlotte Hornets in their last game. They did cover the spread in all those games. They were blowouts, the majority of them, but I just don't see them being able to flip the switch even more in this game, going up against the Pelicans, who are a very good squad. The Pelicans have also been red hot, winning 4 of their last 5 games. They've also covered the spread in 4 of those 5 games, and they have been playing more competitive teams like the Clippers, the Cavaliers, and they did have a game against the Hawks. The Hawks not that competitive, but they have been playing better opponents. The Pelicans also got the best of the Magic in the last time they played on the road, winning that game 104-92 at Orlando. The odds makers seem to think this is going to be a low-scoring game, but the Pelicans have been much better offensively this season than Orlando. If a team were to struggle from the field, I would bet on it being the Magic. So I'm going to take the Pelicans here to win this game outright as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to stay in my game pick. Give me Jalen Green to go over 24.5 points versus the Bulls. Even though this number's set really high, I really love this over for Green in this game. I just talked about how I expect the Rockets to score some points here. I think they're going to do that off the back in the hands of Jalen Green because he's on an absolute heater right now. Over his last 3 games, Jalen, he's averaging 35 points per game, which is way over this number. And I have to expect that heater to continue here. The Rockets need to continue to win games, and we've seen Jalen Green play a lot better in the Rockets wins. This season, when the Rockets win, he's averaging 22 points per game, and he's getting a good matchup here versus the Bulls. The Bulls, they're going to throw Kobe White on him, and in my opinion, that is sweet, sweet barbecue chicken. And whenever we combine that with this being a home game as well, where Green shoots significantly better at, we have to expect him to just keep those elite offensive performances going, especially with Alperen Sengun out. We've been seeing Jalen Green take a lot more shots, and I'm all here for it. Give me Jalen Green to go over 24.5 points versus the Bulls.
Yeah, I like the play. It's weird that you took that because I talked about Jalen Green as well for my play. For my player prop today, that's going to be De'Aaron Fox. Go over his total points against the Washington Wizards. Another day, another chance to take a player that's playing up against the Washington Wizards. The Sacramento Kings, they play fast, and they score a bunch of points per game. They're going to come into this game wanting to put it on the Wizards' head. The Wizards are coming in great form. They put up 130, or they gave up 137 points in the last game. They're giving up 3.1 more points per game than the second worst team in the NBA, and that's the Atlanta Hawks, if you might want to know. And the Wizards are now giving up 124.2 points per game. I had to look this up and make sure, but the Washington Wizards, they are now in the history books as the worst defensive rated team in the NBA history. They're sitting at 120.6 rating on the defensive side on average. The next worst team was the 2022-2023 San Antonio Spurs. I like Fox in this game to really try and pour on the points because if we look at the last couple games, like a Jalen Green over the last few games against the Wizards, he put up 30-plus points in both those meets against them. I think everybody can agree that Fox is probably the better overall player than Jalen Green. Fox coming into this game scoring 20-plus points in 7 of the last 8, and he's shot at least 16 times in 8 straight games as well. He's going to take advantage of this horrible defense. Give me De'Aaron Fox over total points as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going with the Rockets here, minus 2.5 versus the Bulls, and parlaying that with Jalen Green over 24.5 points versus that same Bulls team. The Rockets, they are on a heater. They need to keep winning games, and so far, Jalen Green's been leading the way on that category.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Pelicans here on the road against the Magic on the money line to win outright. And then De'Aaron Fox against that Wizards defense. Over his total points should be a no-sweat bet there, guys. That's going to do it for the NBA plays and props for Thursday, March 21st slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. Leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You can click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,